Hey folks, this is BestInSlot, and we just got our very first look at the Jurassic Park Chaos Theory mode for Jurassic World Evolution 2. What you're looking at right now is that mode. You can see the waterfall in the background. That's actually where the park entrance is, just like in the film. But what I really like about this map more than anything is those big rolling hills, the valleys. It's very Jurassic Park. Now, I've recorded the entire thing, just the Chaos Theory bit, because not much else happened in the rest of it. So I'm going to let you guys watch through that entire thing. But before that, for those of you who just want the highlights, just want the important couple of things, there wasn't much, but there's a couple of things, I'm just going to show you those right now so you don't have to watch the whole thing. And if you want to watch the whole thing, you've got that option as well. I'm just that good to you, what can I say? Let's take a look at some stuff. First thing then is the confirmation of 2 more species of dinosaurs. Nothing unexpected, but it's always nice to add a little bit to that confirmation list. First up, we have the Archaeornithomimus, a beloved classic from the first game, making its reappearance. And we also have Euoplocephalus down here in the bottom right as well. Actually, one of my favourites, unironically, from the last game. So really cool to see both of those are returning. We also got a little look there, you can see in the top left, that there are 26 species being unlocked in this Chaos Theory mode. As you may have guessed, we do of course have those returning legacy skins. We're not going to get a great look right here, but we'll see the raptors again in just a moment. But these are your 1993 cosmetic Velociraptors, which is really cool to see those return. We're also going to see the same thing for the Triceratops in a little bit. Here with the Velociraptors, we're going to see them in the daytime, a little bit more detail on the skin. Looks nice, looks very similar to the one from Return to Jurassic Park, of course. But we're also going to see another custom feeder animation. You'll remember the Rexes from the San Diego Chaos Theory mode, the other Chaos Theory mode we've seen already. The Rexes shared their food, kind of like the Eddie scene from The Lost World. It was really, really cool. With the Raptors, it's going to be a little bit different. So we can follow this first one going in here. Just calm, just gonna chow down, have a good time. Lily Halford has popped up once again, by the way. She seems to be a time traveller, given she's here and in the Lost World, and they take place at very different timescales. Second raptor comes in, all fairly normal so far. They just sit around the feeder, they get into position, they chow down. But the third raptor comes in, and you saw it very briefly there. The raptor on the left-hand side, if you want to replay that, it jumps backwards. It freaks out a little bit. You know, it's feeding, but it's a predator. It has to stay alert. So when a third raptor charges in, it reacts quite negatively to that, thinking, oh, you're going to attack me because this is a moment I'm vulnerable, you're going to steal my food, something like that. I'm hopeful to see a lot of these little animations and interactions. Like I say, this is the second feeder interaction across species we've seen so far, so, you know, who knows what else we'll get. Finally then, we can check out also the legacy skin for the Triceratops. This is the 1993 skin. Again, looking relatively similar, maybe higher quality textures and stuff compared to the last game, but basically the same. A little ridging down the back is interesting, but what we're about to see right here is the social interaction for the Triceratops, which is a fairly brutal looking mini combat thing. Now the animation gets a little bit funky in a second, but again we're seeing another interesting social interaction. We've seen a lot of these now across multiple different dinosaurs, but wait, there it goes. But the important thing to note about this is not, I'll play it for you again while I'm talking. The important thing to note about this is not that this interaction exists, but that it is unique to the Triceratops. Bearing in mind we've seen the Nasutoceratops already do a completely different social interaction, despite both being ceratopsids. And the animator they had on during the interview as part of this wider stream, she said something very interesting. She said that she got asked what her favourite animation was, and she said the one she worked on for the Myasura was really cool as well. Their social interaction, as I'll keep calling them for the 50th time this video. What that suggested to me that she name-dropped Myasura in particular. You know, it's not Myasura and Muttaburrasaurus and all the other sort of similar dinosaurs, but she name-dropped Myasura in particular. I think we may have unique social interactions, last time I'll say that, I promise, for each species, basically. We've seen different ones, you know, the Raptors and Dilos had different ones, Trike has a different one than Nasuto, Myasura very specifically is getting name-dropped. It's interesting. I think we're going to see a lot more unique animations than we expected, which is pretty cool. So that's about it for this Chaos Theory in terms of brand new information, in terms of things we hadn't seen or known about before. A couple of new returning species, a new interaction, some skins we hadn't seen before, and a promise, hopefully, of lots more social stuff. That wasn't directly confirmed, that's how I've inferred it. So we'll have to wait and see. Either way, I will now replay the entire thing from the very start of the Chaos Theory, so if you want to sit back and enjoy that. It is a little slow-paced, blah 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 blah, but you know, there's some bad puns in there if that's what you're into. And you do get to see a lot of time here on this tropical map on Isla Nublar, so it's up to you if you want to check that out, but that's all the news, all the information, nice and early on. So thank you very much for joining me, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below as per usual. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye. I'm just going to end the video here. I will upload that Chaos Theory thing in its totality in an hour or two, so that'll be up separately on the channel for those of you who want to watch that. And for those just here for the news, you've got this video right here. So that's why it's not here, but it will be up very soon, I promise. Okay, bye.
Reaching out.